Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. They make their way back out there now. On the ground, this is Jeremiah Love. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 39-yard line. The numbers for him from 124 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more for him on the way after that touchdown.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
They go play action here on first down. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona.
All this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he can't quite get there.
To point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch. It's a
3-yard line, second and goal.
3-yard line.
Going to give it to Love. And this one will line.
The ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available. And they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. First and 10. A first carry for Tyler Algier. 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Now a whistle, and I think they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have behind the chain, second and 13. Back to throw. Cobb. And this one's in.
Secondary, that one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed to move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And brought down the number 4 woman, feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's upended at the huddle. Come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defense field.
From the 44-yard line, here's a second and 8. Looking to throw. Cobb. And that one off the mark. Off play action. Cobb. Over the middle, and there's a diving
was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to...
Now, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And not a whole lot of room to operate there.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he knocks the ball away. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Cobb. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third.
Got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Out of 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Cobb rolling to his left.
Tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinal lined up,
getting the first down.
On first down, here's Love. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 62 yards rushing, finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that field. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 16-yard line.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Forced error. Stay alert. Don't jump early and give them free yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he just throws this one.
Far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing.
2nd and goal.
At the Panthers' 3-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tre Tucker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead. Now, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. Short one here, caught by McBride,
and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going right back to Wilson. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 2nd and 6. Back to throw again. That one complete to Tre Tucker. To kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Again, he'll drop to throw. Drops it underneath. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's go.
9 yards. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. Cobb. This is caught by Tucker.
He broke a tackle.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tre Tucker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky.
Running to start the drive is Love.
Oh, shit.
And he'll get this out to
Cardinals, first down.
on 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Cobb's pass.
And he's able to take this one back to the 30. The ship, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 4 down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Algier going straight ahead. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Interior of that line blocked really well.
With their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Firing quickly, but it's in game. He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun on 3rd down. Cobb able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Reaches the end zone.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence. And
Nuggling a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. First down, and they'll start with Algier. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good push, things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Operating from the gun, Cobb. And he rifles one incomplete.
They know my.
On track, because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
Just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Start 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Pitches it out to Algier. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun, Cobb. A short one here, caught by McBride. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Arizona Cardinals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Arizona, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
As the Cardinals game ends, the questions begin. After 4 quarters, there's always credit or blame to give. It needs assigned somewhere or to someone.
All week the Panthers were saying that they were going to be victorious. Any words for the Panthers now that we won? We heard their comments all week and did push us to come together as a team. Focus on our strength and work hard to deliver a united performance. We got the week. This team displayed remarkable toughness. What does that say about the character of this group? Proud of this team. It shows the resilience and dedication we have to push through challenges.